how to start a frozen yogurt shop. That's what you're looking for. You type this in Google or YouTube, you've come across my video, and my story with this, okay, my name is Brando Linick, it's a pleasure to meet you. My story with this actually goes back over the last 3 years, having some businesses that worked, some businesses that didn't work, and I'll tell you, when it comes to a frozen yogurt shop, being the first one to open up a shop, being the last one to close the shop, working 14, sometimes 15-hour days, you got to be okay with this, okay? And dealing with supplies, dealing with equipment, employees, the whole 9 yards, all the overhead. I would advise you, if you're looking at starting a frozen yogurt shop, because you want to be your own boss, you want to create leverage and flexibility and take control of your income, if that's really what you're looking for, so you can kind of live your dream lifestyle, before you consider a frozen yogurt shop, having friends of mine and business associates of mine who have done this, and having started some retail stores before in the past myself, dealing with those things, it can be a headache. And some of you know exactly what it is that I'm talking about, where you're working harder than your employees, longer than your employees, and just dealing with that overhead in general, it can drain the life out of you. And if you want to build a business in a way where you can create true leverage and flexibility, I'd advise you, before you consider a frozen yogurt shop, if you give me just a minute of your time here, I've got a lead I want to throw your way. And you're going to want to pay attention to this, because my experience with this goes back over the last year when I transitioned from a traditional business to an internet business. I came across a person building a business on the internet without dealing with any of those things like supplies, equipment, inventory that can cost you tens of thousands of dollars. And they're building a business right out of their computer and operating it in different countries and locations, because they were moving, they were traveling, their passion was traveling, and not only were they able to afford what they were passionate about, but they were able to have the time freedom using the internet to build a business to actually enjoy it. So because they were doing that, and it was a big deal to me, because I'm used to getting around business owners and talking to people who are working their business like nonstop, I started model copy what they're doing. And less than a couple weeks later, not average or typical results, I will be completely transparent with you. The internet is not the only way to go when it comes to building a business. And just like, other businesses out there as well. But the cool part was, I didn't have to deal with the overhead associated with it. I didn't have to dealing with equipment, supplies, employees. And, I was able to create a full-time income business working part-time in a couple weeks. And I had to work at it, right? I had to learn some things. But if you're looking at this, if you're looking at starting a frozen yogurt shop, because you really just want to be your own boss, you really just want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Obviously, work required, you have to learn some things, but if you're looking at that, the best thing you could do, learn the skills required to building a business online. I can't emphasize it enough. Learn how to build a business through the internet, all right? And that way you can actually do what you want to do when you want to do it and have the time freedom to enjoy that. And I hope this makes sense, okay? I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as they put it together for you. Last tip I'll throw your way here is connect with someone. It's a big deal when it comes to the internet and building a business in general. You're investing in yourself. You're doing something you've never done before. And because of the internet, there's so many different businesses and platforms and trainings and programs and articles and blog posts. The best thing you could do is block out all that noise, focus, alright, and take action with someone who's willing to connect with you, who's already building a business online, who's willing to walk you through step by step exactly what to do and how to do it to help you hit the results that you want. So I hope you really enjoyed this. It's been fun talking with you, and if this made sense to you and you'd like to learn more about how to build a business on the internet, have a life at the same time. If you're not afraid of work, it did require work, and you're going to have to learn some things, but if you're not afraid of that and you want to learn how to build a business online, to help you get the results that you want, connect with me on my site. Check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. My friend, I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.